glide off into the weekend, and things are changing as we get into the weekend. We enjoyed these last few days with some sunshine and gradually warming temperatures in the 50s and 60s. It's really been phenomenal, sort of a spring feel. Just make you feel much better, right? Just lifts the mood and just kind of gives you like got a spring in my step. Like I can go out and I can do things. I got energy now. When those clouds are in place and it's cooler and the rain snow mixes and it's breezy and cold. It's just dreary and raw. But we got a spring in our step. Now, the pattern change next week is we do get cooler and we do get seasonably cooler, but there are some shots at sunshine in there. So I don't think we have the prolonged, 21 days of gray skies that we had before. So there is some hope, but we do cool back down. I think there are signs of early March of a cooler trend, some shots of colder air, some shots of, where we're talking daytime highs are in the 20s and overnight lows probably maybe single digits and teens and what have you. But it's not prolonged. It's just kind of shots here and there. But I mean, it's March. March tends to be that way. There were signs that it would be late February, but looking at the trend, it seems as if the cold air is trying to hold back just a little bit until early March. So just a heads up, keep that in the back of your mind. But next week it'll be cooler, but it's just seasonably cooler. But we got a little spoiled this week, didn't we? All right, let's dive into the meat of the forecast. I won't be too long here because there's not, again, a whole lot to talk about weather-wise, except for, the cool down on the way. So spring-like again today, temperatures in the 60s, a mix of sun and clouds. I've been saying it's sort of an arm wrestling match. At times there'll be more clouds, at times more sun, times a good mix between the two. And then depending on where you are, just looking at here in Cleveland, I'm looking out the windows of the newsroom as I speak, and an hour ago we had partly cloudy skies, and now it looks like it's predominantly cloudy. And then looking at some of our cameras around the area, I'm seeing some places with a little bit more sunshine. So it just depends on where we are. But we're all in the 50s and 60s and breezy to gusty, so it feels good still. Now showers tomorrow, mainly tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, more sunshine, partly cloudy skies. And then on Sunday, dry, cooler, but partly cloudy. So more sunshine. Then we get into next week, and we got the cold stuff coming, and a little bit of snow possible as well. I'll talk about that in a second. All right, here's the time lapse, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And we go through the morning, partly cloudy skies, and then here we get towards the 1 o'clock hour. There's Burke Lakefront, and you're seeing partly cloudy skies there, but then out west, that top camera there, that's the Jet Express cam, and we're looking at mostly cloudy skies there. And then if you head down towards North Canton in the bottom left, we're looking at partly cloudy skies there. So it just depends on where you are. And here's the satellite and radar to show us. So looking out west and looking right there at Cleveland, you see right there, this is why I'm looking outside of our window and I'm seeing mostly cloudy skies, because there's a bank of clouds right there. Now those will move eastward, and then I'll get some more sunshine out the windows here. And then you head a little south, say Richland, Ashland, Medina County, down towards Holmes County, Wayne County, seeing a little bit more sunshine over in that general direction, over towards Summit County. But if you head over, say towards Portage County, it's a little bit cloudy. So we're just looking at that mix of sun and clouds. All right, temperatures, nice. Lower 60s. Look at that, 59 in Youngstown, 60. Oh, hello, Ashtabula. The sensor in Ashtabula has been off for a couple of days, but now it's back. Nice, though. And it's breezy. Winds out of the southwest, about 10 to 20 miles an hour, with the gust up to about 30 miles an hour at times, because there's a front. We're under a warm front, so there's a cold front coming that'll bring our temperatures down as we get into the day tomorrow. 8-hour forecast, we get in the mid-60s today. Again, that mix of sun and clouds is breezy. Even this evening, it's Friday. Folks going to be out and about, going to be in the 50s and breezy. Not bad. I mean, come on. When you think of February 9th, this is not what you think of. So it's going to be a nice evening to be out and about. Myself, well, once I'm done with the 7 o'clock newscast, I will be going home and going to sleep. I did an early morning panel discussion with the Akron Chamber of Commerce on the eclipse, and it was at 7:30 in the morning, so to get up and leave my house here in Cleveland and get down there. It's pretty early. So, and I'm still going to I'm doing the noon forecast, noon news, 4 p.m. news, 7 p.m. news. So my body's going to be ready to lie her down and enjoy the weekend with rest and relaxation. By the time, that's a little behind the scenes for you, right? Sometimes when we're out and about and we do these functions, it's at the sacrifice of sleep. But we love it. We really do. We love being part of the community. That's why we do local news, because we really love being part of a community. All right. Anyway, so if you're out and about today, I put a sweatshirt on here only as a trend for everybody. Because some people may say it's still a little too cool, I want them a jacket. Others may say, oh, it's great, give me short sleeves. And so that middle ground is a sweatshirt, cup of coffee always for the evening time, evening jog, sunglasses, car wash. Because the car wash is fine, because even tomorrow morning, it's just light showers. There's really not a whole lot going on with the shower activity. And I'll show you in a second here. Then maybe a little skillet lasagna. I can't remember if I suggested that one before, but I seen that the other day, where there was a picture of a skillet and it had some lasagna in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds and looks so good. I love lasagna, period, but that skillet lasagna looked really good. All right, now that today's National Pizza Day, by the way. So if you're looking for lunch or dinner plans, just saying, you can celebrate National Pizza Day. I take the works. Even pineapple on my pizza, no anchovies, none of that exotic stuff. But, give me all the meat, give me all the veggies, along with the pineapples. Yum, yum, yum. And I like to dip my pizza in extra pizza sauce, too. Oh, it is heavenly. By the way, if you're watching this Facebook Live and you're bored, or you're just like, hey, what the heck, I'll play along. Maybe in the comments, who's your favorite pizza place? What type of pizza do you like? What's your favorite type of pizza? And who's your favorite pizza place? Mine is Adriatico's. It's on the Ohio State University campus. I went to Ohio State and I worked there for like 15 years or so. But Adriatico's is my favorite. Love them, love them, love them. Up here in Northeast Ohio, Giannino's. Love Giannino's pizza. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Anyway, so who's your favorite? Maybe I'll suggest pizza for the evening time here. Cocoa House. Okay. Wait. Is that Cocoa House? Cochia House. Cochia. So our digital producer, who is in charge of this Facebook Live here, Celeste, she's telling me hers. It's pronounced Kochi. Okay. Kochi House. All right. Okay, cool. Kochi House. Maybe Celeste, here's how you do this. I don't know, Celeste, if it's good or not. I think you have to bring it in and let us try it to see if it's really good. It's in Worcester, she said. So if you're listening from Worcester or watching from Worcester, and Kochi House, maybe give us a thumbs up and like, yes, your digital producer Celeste is right on. Kochi House is fantastic. All right, fishing forecast. Let's move on. Oh, good. She says she'll bring it in. See, she fell for my plan. Sucker. No. No, and if Adriaticals were up here, I'd bring some in too. And maybe one day I'll have to bring in some Giannino's for the newsroom, because they are really phenomenal. All right, if any of you know Giannino's out there, they're a chain here across Northeast Ohio. They are great. Try them out if you're looking for maybe a new pizza place. Fishing this evening, looking great. Great. I know there's a lot of you fishing folks out there who just like to relax. And today it's breezy and mild, temperatures in the 50s this evening. So it's a really nice evening to just kind of get out there and just like, So, all right. So here's the future cast. So partly cloudy this afternoon and this evening. You can see the difference between the whites and the clouds, and then see the ground there too. Quiet overnight tonight, and then there's tomorrow morning. See, notice that the shower activity is just not impressive at all for tomorrow morning. There's 11 o'clock. Showers are starting to move out, and then voila. There you go, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, partly cloudy skies. Then we got, looks like maybe some gravity waves moving towards central Ohio. And then Sunday, 4 o'clock, sunshine. It's going to be cooler. Notice those winds where they're coming from. They're coming from the north, so it is going to be cooler, but it's going to be sunny still. All right, so here's the future cast for Monday. partly cloudy skies in the morning. So Monday morning is going to be fine. Monday during the daytime is fine. But then this is what happens in the evening time. So there's 8 o'clock. And just to our south, we're on the northern periphery of the storm system that's just off to the south. So we get a rain-snow mix in the evening time, and it looks like it's primarily south. So places say like maybe southern Richland and Ashland counties, maybe over towards Holmes County, maybe over towards Stark and Tuscaroras County, maybe Carroll and Columbiana, they get clipped with the rain-snow mix in the evening time. Now, that's right now. You know, these things change, and so we'll fine-tune the forecast over the weekend. You'll want to watch the ladies over the weekend, Jen and Alexis, and then they will fine-tune that. We'll fine-tune it here, too, when Mackenzie and Andre join me here for the evening shows. And then we are dry for Tuesday, but then Tuesday night, maybe another rain-snow mix comes in. Really not adding anything to anything, really no accumulations at all. So 64 today, mix of sun and clouds, breezy and warm, a gust every now and again, up to about 25, 30 miles an hour. Tonight, we're staying mild in the upper 40s, mostly cloudy, mild and breezy again. And then that weekend forecast. A morning shower for Saturday, partly cloudy for the afternoon, 54, so Saturday's still a nice day. And sure, it's a little cooler for Sunday at 40. Our average for this time of year, about 36, 37, so we're still above average. Partly cloudy on Sunday. Sunday's one of those days where if you're not, Super Bowl's not until 6:30, so it's going to be dark there at that time anyway. So if you're out and about during the day, maybe get the walk-in or the jog-in at the park or what have you, or just take the cup of coffee, hot chocolate tea, something that you like. Just go to the park or go to your favorite place to just kind of get outside, enjoy the sunshine and the cool temperatures too, because it's not bad. I often, when I look at temperatures in the 30s, I compare them with the polar vortex temperatures that we saw. And so I say, okay, you know what? Remember, when you have prolonged temperatures in the polar vortex for like a week or so and wind chills sub-zero and everything, when we warm back up to the 30s, we're like, oh, this feels so good. And so now I appreciate 30s, and 30s is not so overbearingly cold to me. Even when we go from 64 to 34 like we seen a state trooper, like that joke, but it's still not bad. So once we get into next week, we get back into the mid-30s. That rain-snow mix in the evening for Monday and Tuesday, that's that 30% and 20% in there because we got a lingering flurry in the morning. But I'm going to look at that here in the afternoon and see if that's even still appropriate to put on there, because I think that system may be a little later to where Monday isn't really appropriate to put a percentage. It's more Monday night. And then Wednesday for Valentine's Day, looking fine, partly cloudy, see some sunshine there, partly cloudy, mid-30s. And then Thursday and Friday, mid-30s, mostly cloudy with a chance of some snow showers there. Right now, we're not ready to commit with that because not all the solutions are saying that we have foregone snow. But again, I'm going to take a look at that here in the afternoon, and then when I'm forecasting for the 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10 shows. Yeah, all those. All right, so that is the 8-day forecast. Again, not bad, not terrible. But we have some cooler stuff coming for the weekend. That's the general trend, but at least we keep some sunshine in the forecast. So mid-50s tomorrow, right around 40 on Sunday. After we get rid of the showers tomorrow morning, we get some sunshine for the afternoon and even into Sunday. All right, that's it. I'm going to update the clickable and update the website and then get ready to forecast to give you the very latest coming up for our full evening of news. All right, everybody have a great afternoon, great evening, and a great weekend.